flat. 1, 2. Good, on the A major. And 1, 2. Give that one another go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try it again. And 1, 2. Closer, we'll do a few more. Next one is E major. 1, 2. Alright, let's do one more. Alright, back to flat keys. A flat. And 1, 2. Alright, I'm going to do one more. F major. This will get us back up into the step. And 1, 2. Nice.
Got some spit in the third valve.
Yeah, take care of it.
That's long. I would do the first one. Might be there too. Oh.
There's some of it.
This thing, the spit never actually comes out where the spit valve is. You always just have to like keep flipping it until it comes out.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah, so these exercises, I do these every single day. It's a great exercise. You know, it's not hard. It starts kind of right in that sweet spot for the tuba. So it's easy to make just a beautiful sound, like the exercise is called, pretty much right from the get-go. And then you slowly, by half steps, start to expand out into the extremities of the horn. So I mean, the exercise ends back in C major, where you hit the octaves. And then at that point, if you're just feeling extra confident, you can keep going in their extremes. I don't really recommend it because that's when you're gonna hurt yourself doing that. But you could. But that takes a lot of time. For now, go until you're comfortable. Get these nice and smooth. If you figured out the flutter tongue, you can flutter tongue all of these, and that'll make it even smoother. But yeah, so I really like these exercises. I do them every single day. Great model for sound, and you can do them with people just like we were doing them. But moving forward, you could be the model, and then you could play it together, and then the person you're playing it with could be the model as well, and you could just go back and forth. So that way, you're kind of playing off of each other. So, that's enough of that for now. What do you got for me today?
I have the second etude from the Bordoni book.
All right, let's go and hear it.
All right.
So yeah, that's a perfect place to stop. First off, really nice work. Consistent sound. I dig a lot of this. Now, there's some things that we can work on. Okay. For one, I just want you to go back and play a little bit of this, but I want you to focus on the valve changes. It got a little better towards the end, but I noticed especially at the beginning, the valve changes were just a little sluggish. I could tell that there was a little hesitation in the fingers. So why don't you go back and play up to here, focus on fast valve changes, pop them down. What do you think?
It's a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot smoother. So everything. That's not just a this thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lyrical playing, for whatever reason, brass players, just in general, valves slow down, fingers slow down. Don't do it. Okay. It's the opposite. Got to pop those valves down. Everything else stays smooth and lyrical. So, next thing kind of on the agenda. What do you think about the tempo that you're taking right now? What tempo are you taking right now?
Well, it's supposed to be around 100, but I was probably going a bit faster than that.
Okay.
Going like 120 right there.
So what tempo do you actually want?
Let's go 104, right on the top of the page.
Okay. Is that the tempo you want?
Yes.
Okay. So, I want you to play this with the metronome. Okay. It's one thing to actually just sit down and play these, and we can play a musical or whatever. But it's another thing to actually play them in time. These all have metronome markings, and you don't necessarily have to go with the metronome marking, but before we can add in rubato or anything like that, we got to be able to play it in time. So I want you to just play it from the top in time. Actually, we're going to slow it down just a little bit. Okay. So now we've got it in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we just have to get it consistently that way, and then eventually take the metronome away, and then we can check ourselves like that. So for now, when you're practicing this, always practice with the metronome. If you find yourself practicing and there's not a metronome running on your stand, either go find a metronome or go do something else. Okay, time is such a big deal with everything that we do, and learning these etudes in time like this, that's what's going to be the basis for your for developing that sense of time moving forward in your orchestral excerpts or your solos or whatever else you're playing. So nice job staying with the metronome. Clearly you can do it. So moving forward, okay, what do you think about the dynamic at the beginning?
It's a bit too loud.
It's a bit too loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it didn't really change.
Yeah, it didn't really change. I liked what Dr. Lewis talked about yesterday in the master class when he was assigning numbers to different dynamics. So if our mezzo piano, so that's our mezzo piano right there. Dynamics are all relative to what's on the page, right? So that's our starting kind of calm lullaby dynamic. So let's go out and assign that to a 4. Okay, so let's see if we can pull back just a little bit there, okay, and make some music more out of these phrases. Take that much. So, I don't know about you, but I feel all of this is one long phrase, right? Just little segments. Okay, you can when I hear this etude, I almost hear a piano behind it. Bim ba dim bom bim bom 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 bim ba dum bom bim ba dum bom bim ba dum. I almost hear a piano behind it. So that but that's just me subdividing. If you can hear that'll kind of help the sense of direction. So just these first few phrases, okay? There's not a lot going on, but it's a beautiful melody. So maybe lean into some of those half steps a little more than what you're doing right now. Not too It's okay. Yeah. Don't cut off this note. It's all beautiful. Not That's totally out of character.
Okay.
Try it again. That was closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So, are you articulating the E natural right now?
I think not on purpose.
It sounds like
happening,
you
yeah.
are. So I want you to take it right here. Don't be afraid of the E natural. Okay? I mean that's we're leading to that point in this phrase right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lead to it. Just blow for it. If you split arg on it, whatever. Just go for it. And it was beautiful. That's all you got to do. Now do it in context. All the way to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so let's talk about these half notes that we're dealing with at the beginning. Okay, I think your the half notes that you're coming in are fine. Okay, dynamic is relative. That's something that you'll figure out in your own practice. But it's this half note that I'm wondering about. Okay, these are all like kind of like mini phrases within a phrase. It's like phrase inception, right? So, what are these half notes doing? What are they in relative to the entire mini phrase?
They're kind of like they're the spot you're supposed to like arrive at.
Yeah.
In the phrase.
Yeah. So you're arriving at those half notes. What does the rest of it do? What happens to the rest of the phrase?
After that, or
yeah, after that.
After it kind of like it gets like a bit softer and just kind of like I guess like sweetly lands on the last note. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So just kind of gently caress it, and then fall into a bed of feathers on the last note. Try it for me. Just this much for me. Yeah, closer. Okay. See if pop that valve, and that'll fix it. Getting better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it again.
I don't think that one was as good.
Okay, do it until you love it.
That one right there.
You like that one? All right, repeat exactly that one. Yeah. So, what do you like about it? Like, what is better about that last rep than all the other reps you've done?
I like when I got to the A, I kind of like brought it back, and then voice crack. And then I brought it back. When I came back to the D, it was like really soft. There wasn't any noise before the note came out. It was just kind of boom when I hit it.
Yeah.
It just spoke, but it was like soft and.
Yes. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, that's how you approach this entire etude. Just a bunch of little mini phrases, and that's exactly how I would approach it. Throw a metronome on with it. Work out the kinks in between the notes, because that's where the music is. It's the transitions between the notes. That's some really fine work that you just did right there. Really small details, which is good, which is where this etude needs to go for you. But yeah, that's where the money is, right there. So yeah, just keep doing that kind of work on this etude, and it's going to be gorgeous. All right,
cool.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.